Welcome to Dr. Anima Upadhyay's channel under Career Counseling. I'm going to tell you the process of how to get admitted to PhD program. This video I'm uploading because I got requests from many students across the country to upload a video on the admission process for PhD programs, especially chemistry. So, before I start this video, I would like to remind you to please subscribe to my channel and also to like and share the video among your friends. If you like this video, please leave a comment yes in the comment box. Now let us start with this topic. For the aspirants who are willing to take admission and pursue doctoral studies, you have two choices. One, you can get enrolled and take admission in Indian universities or institutes. Or you can go abroad and take admission in some foreign universities and pursue doctoral studies there. How to get admission in foreign universities? I will take this topic in some other video. In this video, I'll be talking the admission process and the procedure of the PhD studies in Indian universities and institutes. If you are an aspirant for PhD studies, you must be vigilant from the beginning of your postgraduate studies because it is the minimum requirement that you should possess a master's degree with minimum 55% marks if you are a student of sciences and with minimum 60% marks if you are a student of engineering and technology to pursue a PhD degree. Almost all the state universities and affiliated colleges with R&D facilities, central universities, IITs, IISc, triple ITs, and deemed to be universities provide with the doctoral studies leading to PhD degree. Now it is you to decide in which university you are interested to take admission. So keep a check on the websites for the PhD admission notifications in the universities in which you are interested to take admission. And this will depend on the area of your interest and the topic which you want to undertake for your PhD studies. So you must see that who are the professors or the faculties who are working on your topic of interest and which are the best universities whose degree will give a feather in your cap after completion of your PhD. Don't miss the opportunity, the very first opportunity to fill the application form whenever they give the notification for admissions into the PhD programs. The application form are advertised and you have to fill on time along with the required documents. Most importantly, the degree certificates of UG and PG with required marks, some fees, and some universities and institutes also ask you to give a brief outline of the research proposal that you want to take in your PhD studies. Now, this proposal should be written carefully with in depth knowledge of the topic, and the articulation of words should be done professionally. So, you can take professional help also so that you can impress the professors and faculties of the universities or institutes. Once your application form is submitted, it will be scrutinized. And in addition, if you have cleared UGC NET exam or you have a valid GATE score, it will add up to your application form, because most of the universities and institutes offer fellowship to the candidates with a NET exam cleared and a valid GATE score. So financial help is also is very important step in pursuing the PhD degree. Once you are shortlisted during the preliminary scrutiny, you will be called to write an entrance exam followed by a personal interview. If you have cleared in both the process, you will be asked to come to a committee where you will be assigned a supervisor and you will be provided with the course material. The course material will consist of the syllabus of 4 papers that you have to write and pass as theory exams. You may be even asked to attend contact classes. So PhD program is a full-time program. Earlier, part-time PhD programs are available for people who were working in some other institutes or colleges. But now UGC has removed the part-time programs. So you have to attend the PhD coursework full-time, and the supervisor that you are going to select should be from the university or from the pool of the guides of the university. If you are not in the same place, you can take one additional supervisor, that is the co-guide, who can help you in your doctoral studies. The coursework, as I said, there will be 4 papers: research methodology, physical methods, a special paper. There will be many papers, you have to choose one special paper among them, and a paper from your supervisor. And you will be given 2 attempts to clear all these papers. And you should do it in first 2 years of your doctoral studies. Once you have cleared these 4 papers, you will be called before the doctoral committee along with the supervisor, and you will be upgraded for the PhD studies. Then you will start your research work seriously, and after every 6 months, you must present a progress report along with the supervisor to the doctoral committee. Once the committee is satisfied with your work, you will be asked to submit a synopsis before the committee. And for this, you must have published at least one research paper in a reputed journal, either Scopus or UGC recognized. And minimum 2 conferences you must have attended along with the presentation of your paper. So if you have completed all these things and you have satisfied the committee with your synopsis, they may ask you or suggest you some additional things, and if you have satisfied them with those things and suggestions, then they will ask you to submit the final PhD thesis to be sent to the examiners for evaluation. But even after you have submitted the PhD thesis, final PhD thesis, it may take 1 to 1.5 years to get the reports from the examiner and final viva voce to defend your thesis. After which you will be awarded the degree if you have defended the viva successfully. So it takes a long duration from 3 to 6 years. So a person who is really interested for pursuing a PhD degree must have perseverance, patience. He should be hardworking and dedicated. It's not a cakewalk. So before enrolling yourself in the PhD program, you must be thorough and dedicated. That is most important thing for pursuing a PhD. If you need any professional help from me, don't hesitate to ask me. I will give my email ID in the description box. Also, if you like this video, please circulate it among your friends. Thanks for watching and take care of yourself.